If you're watching on YouTube, welcome to the stream. We'll give everybody just a couple of minutes to jump on in. I know people have a lot of questions. Michaela, welcome. Rosaline, welcome. Man, you guys were fast. Or I was late. So sorry I'm late. My first stream always goes over, doesn't it? First time here, Rosaline. Well, welcome. Welcome to the party. This is the Growth Masterclass where you get to hear me ramble about dropshipping, how to make more money. I hope you enjoy the rambling. What you can expect is hopefully a golden nugget or two. I highly recommend. Look, I know it's a bit of a pain, but if you want golden nuggets that are going to make you money, jump over to my YouTube. And in your spare time, this sounds awful me saying this, but go watch my growth masterclasses week by week, because man, there is honestly some gold in there, and I'd love to put them all into better bite-sized little chunks of YouTube videos. But man, making YouTube videos is hard. It takes a lot of time, and I really want to do it. I just literally I don't have the minutes or the hours in the day to pack any more into my week. I wish I did, but I know they're long. You can watch them at double or triple speed on YouTube, but you can go back and rewatch probably my last 6 weeks. I think the last 6 weeks were pretty golden, and there's a lot of good stuff there that will help you understand landing page, buyer intent, emails, all sorts of different golden nuggets that I can't even remember. I think it's like, honestly, I've been pretty enthused the last few weeks, and I think it's been my best content yet. Hope you guys can agree, but you can agree to disagree. Diane, hello. Hey, Rob. My cousin from another mother. Keith, Billy, welcome. All right, what I'm going to do is share my screen. Before we get to the actual questions today, of which I'm sure there's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 questions. All right, cool. Let me share my screen. I always like to teach you guys something new. I don't have anything major to teach you today, so I thought I'd show you something cool that I think I was pretty stunned. Who's into AI? Because I am. I'm both highly excited by it and utterly terrified by it. I think the whole world is feeling that terrified feeling right now. I'll show you why in a second. But we've had some pretty big AI news this last week or so, where we've had Google come out and I think completely have their very first iPhone moment. And for those of you who are old like me, if you remember the Apple guy, what was his name, coming out and showing the Apple iPhone and everyone going, wow. Well, Google's done it this time. Hey, Sally. And they've completely, I think, showed how they're about to change the world. The first thing that they've done, and this is out now in the US, guys, is their new search system. It'll be coming to Australia soon. It's just something to take a note of. When we go to Google, really, we got a search bar here, and when we do our stuff, right? What's going to happen is, in America, this has changed. In Australia, it's going to change pretty soon, and it's AI driven, where you have conversations with your browser now, without using ChatGPT. Google will become ChatGPT like, and what this means is a lot of content that it's going to get will be answering your questions in right here in the browser, keeping people on google.com for longer, right? So if this doesn't affect us as dropshippers, we just need to be aware of it. That if you're the sort of person who's built a website that contains information, and you're maybe you're an affiliate marketer and you promote other people's products, well, that ain't going to work anymore. Google's literally going to take your content, spit it out right here inside of Google, and no one's going to go to your website anymore, but they are going to see your opinions, right? What's going to happen to us as dropshippers? We're going to have to be, I think, much more on the ball about making sure that we're doing things right we're crossing all of our T's, we're dotting all of our I's, that we have no spelling mistakes on our websites, that we have content on our websites that answers questions. This is something that I've just started doing with Homecraftology properly now, because AI is going to grab all of this content. So one of the things I've been doing, guys, and I would highly recommend you guys do it too, I'll show you how in a second, is blogs. You can use AI to make your blogs, but if you do that, just reread it and make sure that there's no weird little bits in the text and that things sound human, okay? We can't just copy and paste from ChatGPT into your blogs. They have to be somewhat handwritten, and Google will penalize blogs that feel like slop. They really, really will. Why am I doing this? Because when someone now searches for how to keep your diamonds straight, well, now I'm gonna rank for that. Okay, when someone searches for how to use butter paper, I'm gonna rank for that now in terms of diamond painting kits. And this is the sort of content that will keep people going to my website, that AI is going to suggest to people. And because I'm selling something on my landing page, I have a reason to do this. So blog posts to answer questions about your products that you maybe have that you don't want to put on your landing page. Can I use the AI tool to un-AI words from ChatGPT? Yeah, so when you're talking to ChatGPT, what you need to do, and you can put it in memory, you can say to ChatGPT, you do a command from now on, whenever you give me text, I want all the text to be ASCII, A-S-C-I-I, I'll write it down for you, A-S-C-I-I. I want all my text to be ASCII and Unicode only. If you say that to it, it'll commit that to memory, and then from this moment on, it won't have any weird symbols or anything. And when it writes your blog posts, you want to tell it, don't use any emojis. No emojis. And then just make sure it makes sense. Like you want to make sure that it's not fart-assing around with words, that it says things in a nice, coherent way rather than trying to fluff out the word count. Yomo! Shopify new summer edition have a new free theme. They are partly powered by AI. You can create blocks by writing prompts. You can create comparison blocks just by prompts. Yeah, it's actually pretty exciting. And you know what? I might actually do that for my next store. I'll give it a whirl. We've been talking to my buddy and I about our next store, and we didn't want to buy a shrine theme, so we might go do that. Actually, thanks for pointing that out. Not sure how good it is yet, but I'm gonna try it, and maybe we'll do a report for you guys on how to make it better. So we got to prepare ourselves for the future, guys. Now, one of the things that you're gonna want to do, especially if you're running your store in Australia, and let me show you something. So I'm a bit like a doctor, right? I'm not saying that I'm as smart as a doctor, but when it comes to e-commerce, I'm a bit like a doctor in the sense. Not that I fix patients or help people. I like to think I do. But in the sense that I dish out a lot of medicine that I should be taking for myself, right? I have a bunch in my agency. We have, 30 clients now? And a lot of these clients are SEO clients that we help. You might think I have good SEO for Homecraftology, but unfortunately I do not. So if you look at diamond painting kits, you'd think I'd be on the first page at least. I've been in this game for like 8 years now. I'm actually on the 3rd page at the moment. I went through, I think it was in one of the lives, I went through and looked for my store, and I was on like page 10, and I was disgusted at myself. So I managed to claw my way back to page 3. You might see here that Google says diamond painting kits tagged in Australia. Now it's doing that because I happen to have a collection called Australia, and I happen to be in Australia. So it's showing me things that it thinks I'm going to be interested in because it's my country. It's just good to know that that's kind of how it works with Google. It's going to try and find you the content based on where you are. So people who are searching for my product in the USA are probably going to go to my USA collection. And if I know that, then I can prepare those collections for that target audience. It's just something to think about. The one thing that we're going, why am I so far back? Well, page 3, like this is a highly competitive market. And page 3 is really good because if you go to page 10, you've still got like you got lots of stores here trying to make it online. Now, how did I climb back? I started for the first time in 7 years. I actually applied some of my SEO knowledge to Homecraftology. It will now claw its way up over the next 3 or 4 weeks. I can see every day that when I go in and check it, it's on third page. It's either at the top, the middle, or the bottom. It's fluctuating. There's different techniques that we can use to get our stores up the page, and understanding how the crawling works is one of them. There is a what knowledge? So one of the apps that I've been using for Homecraftology, I wonder if it's installed. Is it an installed app? I don't think it's an installed app. What's it called? Atlas. Atlas. If you're at the point now where you're making money and you want to make more money, and you're in this for the long game. Sleepy Nays, how to actually find the winning product and run paid ads on Facebook. Well, paid ads I'm here to help with. Finding good products, you should have been here an hour ago, because an hour ago I was doing a stream, and you can go back on my YouTube. You go back to the stream where I do product research, and I literally find you. In fact, just for you, Sleepy Nays, here's a link to my product research sheet. This is full of months and months of research of winners. So go crazy. Anyway, what Search Atlas does is it helps you figure out the search engine optimization. I can't remember who I logged in as. Was it Chris Javers or was it? I don't think it was. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. We'll see. Probably was. This is an SEO tool. It's not the SEO tool that we use for our clients. It's an SEO tool that I'm just testing for Homecraftology. It scans your entire website. I got loads of content. It tells me what I can do to improve my standing with Google. Can't you pay to have it higher? No, you cannot pay. You cannot pay anybody. Well, you can. You can pay somebody. You can pay someone to get your ranking higher for sure. That's actually how my agency and I make a lot of money. So my agency, thinkroom.com, we literally grow businesses in the Facebook feed. I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips, not the Facebook feed, sorry, the Google feed. I'm going to give you a couple of tips in a second. That's going to help you grow your pages as well if you just hold on tight. But this is what we do. That's my business partner, Ash. He is an SEO specialist, maybe one of the best in the country. I do the ads. He does the SEO. And we help 30 or so small and medium-sized businesses across the country and across New Zealand and even London now to grow their businesses. We don't take a lot of clients. We're very selective about who we work with. We only work with people that we know we can help, and we only work with businesses who've been doing this or been in business for a year or more. Okay, because we only want to work with people who have a product that's actually in demand. All right. So this tool, I think it's like free for the first month. It doesn't cost, I think it costs like 50 to 100 bucks. I can't remember, but it's not that expensive. I'm probably only going to use this for a little while. It goes through and it helps me see all of the things that Google is going to find, right? So Google is going to find all these collections. And you can see here, I don't have proper titles for any of these collections in terms of like Google titles. Now what this allows me to do is say, okay, what is a diamond painting? I can now ask AI to generate for me a pretty good landing page title. Diamond Paintings Guide, Homecraftology Kits and Tips. Cool. That's a really good landing page title because it's got my brand name, Kits and Tips, and Diamond Painting Guide. So people searching for Diamond Painting Guide might actually click this. And what I can do is this is saying this one here is too long. It's 70 characters where it should be 60. So here's one under 60 that I can put. I can go into Shopify. I can go into this page here and I can go and edit my meta title to be this. And I've got to go through it. Like you can see here, I've got a lot of work to do. I've got to go through all my hundreds of collections and write proper meta titles. And this will improve how my site comes up in the search feed. And this is why the blog posts are a good idea too, because all these things are things that people are going to search. Now there's a whole bunch of other tools and technical fixes that this tool can do and tell you to fix. They're all really, really beneficial. Once I started implementing the things on this list, that's when my website went up and shot up to to page number 3. Now, the next thing that's important for getting your search engine optimization running is something we call TR, or is it TR? Is something R? Where is my website? One sec. What do we call it? Domain power, DR, sorry, DR. Now you can see here my domain power is 28. It was 24 not too long ago, actually. Just a couple of weeks ago it was 24. I've pushed it up to 28. Now domain power is pretty important in how far up the list you get shown. And the reason my domain power is 28 is actually a pretty good number. This site is called searchatlas.com. I'll put this in the thing here. Searchatlas.com. There's a lot of tools that do this. This one did it for a reasonable price, and I found this one pretty good. Domain power is made by how many other important websites are linking back to yours. So if you've made yourself a Facebook page, Facebook's linking back to your website. If you've made yourself a what do you call that thing? What's that place women go to make boards of things they want to buy? I can't remember. But all those social media sites that link back to your page, they're giving you domain power. Now, they don't give you a lot. To get proper domain power, you want to get your website featured on a lot of high-ranking websites. And how you could do that is using a service, what's it called? Another Zero is what I use this time. Another Zero. These guys were pretty good. I've used Pinterest. Thank you, Billy. These guys are pretty good. I've used another service that's similar to this called, I can't remember. You'd have to do your own research and find out. But basically, these guys will write, obviously, mostly AI article. You get to tell them what you want your article to be around. Now, I made my article. I asked them to make one for me. I did an article about how we have just surpassed 150,000 orders on Homecraftology, having shipped about 200,000 kits across the world, helping hundreds and thousands of people. And then we did a little bit of why diamond painting is good for anxiety and for people who are suffering with loneliness and that kind of thing. A bit of a fluff piece. They went and printed my fluff piece on 400 different websites, including NBC affiliated websites, Forbes affiliated websites. You can even pay money to these guys to win awards. So if you're wondering how you get awards, like, whoops, that is where I wanted to go. But you can see on Lush Living. Let's just let this come through. Ah, it's not cycling. There it is. I should probably increase the amount of time it takes to cycle. Come on, let's go. Here, Forbes Best Product 2024. If you want an award like this, you can literally pay $100 for it and you can get it and you can pop it on your website. No problems there. And this will increase your domain power, pushing you up in the rankings. It takes the things that we do here, they don't take days, they take weeks and months. It's like a marathon to get you up the search ranking. Now, the other thing for all of you, for anyone in this call, one thing that you probably haven't even considered that you really should do, like right now, immediately, is go to Google and type in Google Business Profile. Most people are not using this properly. So you go to your Google Business Profile. This allows you to build a profile for your business. Believe it or not, that's what it allows you to do. It allows you to do so much more than that. You can actually, it's almost like a Facebook account for your Google account, right? You can put updates. You see how here it's got updates there? If you do this regularly, if you come in every week and you write an update. Now, maybe your update could be about a happy customer. Maybe it could be about a new product you've added. Maybe it could be just an update about how many sales you've made, or you just make it up. Just make up an update. You make sure inside your update you include videos. You include, is there an Aussie version of that website with Aussie awards? I don't know. There might be. There probably is. Inside the updates, you include even videos, even small clips. And these help your search ranking immensely because Google starts to look here first at the keywords that people could be searching for inside your Google business, which is for those keywords, And it's like a double whammy. Now, the most important thing that you can do inside your Google business profile is ask people who have enjoyed their experience with you to come on in and give you a Google review. Start with your family and friends. Google will know where these people are located by geo-targeting. So if your business is in Australia, you want Australians to do the reviews, okay? And you can do one yourself if you really want. Get your mum and your dad, do a separate review each. Get all your kids to do one. Get your kids' friends to do one. Everyone that you know can give you a good Google review. And what you want to do is reply to each of those Google reviews. And in each reply, simply say, thanks for the awesome review. I love that you've loved your products. It was fantastic. I hope you enjoyed. Like, I hope your diamond painting kit gives you awesome relaxation for the next couple of weeks, something like that. But you want to include the keywords that relate to your business and the products that you're trying to promote inside of the reviews. If you could get them to include some sort of an image, even better. I think not many dropshippers have a Google Business Google Business Suite profile, and it is absolutely the most easiest way for you to actually start getting your rankings up. Honestly, guys, go for it. Absolutely go for it. This is the kind of thing that AI is going to be looking at in the future. If you don't have one of these, it'll probably just skip you because you're not saying to Google, hey, bring me customers, are you? Let's have Google review love. Absolutely. Dude, Rosaline, that is a brilliant idea. All right, I'm going to go and tomorrow share my Google review link inside the Freedom platform and go get some Google reviews. All right, one more bit of information for you guys tonight. It's not so much information. It's just I want to show you where things are heading. Let me just stop my music for a sec. All right. As part of the stuff that Google released yesterday, it released this new thing called Flow. I'll give you a link here. If you've got a pro account for Gemini, and Gemini is Google's version of ChatGPT, it is pretty much equivalent, or it was equivalent to ChatGPT. And don't get me wrong, I'm still using ChatGPT. I'm still using it for most things. But probably the way that I'm seeing Google Flow heading, I don't know how long that's going to last. But this Google Flow is a video creating tool. And it used to be pretty good. This is version 2, these two videos. Now version 2, we're up to version 3 now. Version 3 just got released yesterday. I asked it to create for me a diamond painting kit video of a woman. I said, I'd like to see a 15-second video of an attractive mum in a cozy house doing a diamond painting kit on the kitchen table. No subtitles. The woman says, I've been waiting for this moment all day. I love getting my kits from Homecraftology, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is the first time ever that any video creation tool has been able to generate me a video of anybody doing a diamond painting kit. This is insane. Now, this one is remember, this is version 2. So when I press play, literally, there's no sound. And it looks a little fake. She's too crystal clear. The background's a little tiny bit too blurred or not blurred in the right way. It doesn't look real, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. If we go and have a look at the version 3 videos though, where is the rest of my videos? Its interface isn't great. And don't ask me why I wrote attractive mum. I just wanted an attractive model, and it sounds wrong when I read it back to you guys. This is version 3, and you can see here the quality of these videos is outstanding now. I am just so impressed that you can generate someone doing a diamond painting in AI. It's absolutely mind-blowing. So let's have a look. It's not quite there. I need to play around with the prompt. I can't even hear that, but she is saying the things. So she's saying, I just love to get my kits from Homecraftology. So I ran out of credits. The thing about version 3 of this is, unless you're on a professional plan, which is like $200 a month, I'm only paying $30 a month for this. So I only get like 8 credits per day. So I use my 8 credits trying to get the right thing here. I got to figure out how to make these videos longer because they're only 7 seconds, or I got to figure out how to get more out of what I want. Sometimes they say the thing that I want, sometimes they don't.
I love getting my kits from homecraftology.com because I don't want to have the stress about diamond painting kits that feel low quality.
That's actually really good. I could actually use this one in my ads. It's called labs.google.com/fxtoolsflow. VO3 is US only. No, it's not. It's not US only. I am not in the US, my friend, and I'm using it right now. Yeah, it did. It did. And but most importantly, she's talking. She's talking, and
My kits from homecraftology.com because I don't want to have the stress about diamond painting kits that feel low quality.
the only problem with this one is it's got subtitles that didn't quite make sense.
homecraftology.com because I don't want to have the stress about diamond painting kits that feel low quality.
So you know what I'll do? Labs is it's a new version, a new tool that will be included in Gemini very soon. So what I would do with this one is I'll probably get this one high resed because you can upscale it now, and I'll probably load it into like CapCut and put my own bit of thing over the top there. It's 7 seconds. Honestly, I do think this would make a great ad.
I love getting my kits from homecraftology.com because I don't want to have the stress about diamond painting kits that feel low quality.
That's so good. I can't believe that that's where we're at these days. Version 4 is going to be amazing. She didn't even say anything. So I asked her to say something, and all she did was huff. And for her, the tool she had in her hand just disappeared.
I've been waiting for this moment all day.
Oh god, it's so close to being good that it's so frustrating because it's not there yet. She had the look I wanted. She didn't say the thing I wanted. Her tool just vanished. They're doing the feeling I want. They're just not saying the thing. Good God. So maybe in a couple of days, maybe tomorrow, I can work on these and get something a bit closer to what I need. This was just my first play. I'm thoroughly impressed and also extremely worried about our future. But mostly, if you're a UGC person or a UGC company, your days are numbered. If I can do this in 20 minutes work or less, your days are numbered. A couple more updates and this thing's going to be insane. Anyway, was that enough golden nuggets for you guys today? Give her your own voiceover. Her mind. That, Rosaline, you're coming out with gold today. That is a great idea. I could get my wife to voiceover. You are 100% correct. All right. Questions. Priya, review hushpaws.com. Let's do it. Human dog bed. You've applied the feedback, copied a lot of things from the competitor. Stop running ads at the moment. Just want to know if your product page is good. You tried the harness as well. No luck. Can I share how to contact Bilal with kids? No time to make ads. I'm not sure how I can tell you to contact Bilal because I'm not sure what he wants there. I highly recommend talking to your coaches in your chat and asking them if they can get you in touch with Bilal that way. I certainly can, but I don't want to send you his private link because I don't know if I'm allowed to. I probably am though. I should probably just make sure if I can do that or not. But yeah, go through your coaches. Okay, there's a few things I really like. There's a few things that we need to think about. Low stock alert, interesting. Only a few left. Probably don't need to have low stock alert, only a few left, because if you have low stock alert, you probably only have a few left. And this little thing here is a dead giveaway that you're using AI to generate your text, which we definitely want to get rid of. Now, this image here is absolutely brilliant. I would probably make this my first image. So this is the first thing I see on mobile when I come to your website. Right now it's this. But this makes a lot more sense. Beautiful ChatGPT image. I wish this free shipping today was just a little bit to the left, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Naturally soothe and stress anxiety. Whose anxiety? Your dog's or you? A cozy bonus, free blanket included. Be cool if we could see the blanket somewhere. I know you have it here, but this is a really bad image of the blanket. Do you have an image of them using the blanket in the bed? And is 130 centimeters big enough? How am I able to identify that my text is AI generated? Well, this is the dead giveaway here because AI uses this stupid line all the time. That's the first thing. That's the first thing I can see. Now, AI generated text, I'm not going to shit all over it and tell you shouldn't do it. It's great. It saves me a lot of time. It's just that we can't make it too obvious that we're doing it because, for one, Google hates it when we have these type of Unicode things, and people are starting to know that when they see this, it's been ChatGPT'd. Can I tell by how it reads vocab and grammar? Probably. I'm not that skilled in vocab and grammar, but I do ask ChatGPT to read over my website first because Homecraftology wasn't ChatGPT'd ever. Or maybe it was recently, but I try and get it to, for example, how do I want to say this? I just want to see what I've got over on ChatGPT so I can kind of show you. It's just there'll be a lot of scrolling. Give me a second. Give me a second. I actually ChatGPT helped me write some code for my website yesterday, which is pretty cool. I'll see if I can, hold on a second. See if I can share this. All right. Because you can share ChatGPT thingies, right? Okay. Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure this is what I wanted to show you because there's a lot of work here. Is this the one? This must have been the one. Was it? Just give me a sec, guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna show you this, but what I want you to do is not judge my spelling mistakes. Okay, I'm gonna show you this bit by bit. I can't show you absolutely everything I've got on my ChatGPT because I got stuff for clients that I don't want to share. Okay, so oh, you guys can't see that, can you? All right, hold on a second. Hold on. We'll do it this way, I think. That's better. And then I'll share my whole page. So hold on. Okay. So this is a chat that I had with ChatGPT just 2 days ago. I found a website here that I found on my product research stream. And I loved the way that they did a lot of things. I loved how they, and I've seen a lot of people do this lately. I love the way that they have who this is for, what this does, and the offer right then is the very first thing that you see. And I wanted to incorporate a fair amount of their feel in how I was doing Lush Living, all right? So I did that, and I came back here and I said, okay, I want to incorporate the feel and the flow of this page into my store. I'll still be selling the cloth, but I want to capture the style of these guys in my chat or in my page. And it went through it it analyzed it, did a great job, and it gave me a couple of ideas, and I said to it, I like it, let's shorten it. It gave me some shorter headlines, fantastic. And where was the bits that were really important? What do you think of, and I actually came up, I didn't use any of these because I came up with a better way of speaking. I said, for spotless bathroom lovers who hate scrubbing. I know there's mistakes there, but like I said, don't judge. And it says, you're on the right track with the tone and intent. It's casual and direct, but it needs a quick polish up. Polished version for spotless bathroom lovers who hate scrubbing. Cool. Fantastic. But as I went through, and it gave me a few other options here. I told it, mine is way better. Give it feedback like this. Tell it when you like what it's doing and tell it when you don't like what it's doing. And it will learn from that. It will update its memory and it will actually start to speak more like you. And then still, it tried to fight me. Here's a more refined version of it. So what I said to it then is, I want you to have this kind of tone from now on. And when I did that, it's like, okay, I'm going to match your tone. And then I had it write the subline. So when I'm teaching it what responses I want it to give me, it starts to learn what I like and it will start to give more of my tone coming through. So don't just take it and copy it. If you don't get exactly what you want, tell it what was good, tell it what was bad, and it updates its memory and it gets better and better and better for you. Here it didn't give me what I wanted. It gave me some top picks. I wasn't quite happy with it. So I said the example website went into more detail about what their product actually did to give the benefit. And it's like, okay, I gotcha now. I gotcha. So from now on, it's going to try and do that. And then I found an error with like a problem with its thing. I told it, you should have picked it up before me. Make sure to refer back to the example page and try to replicate it for my cloth. And from then on, now it's going to do that. So telling it what it didn't do right will really help you in the future. The delivery is repetitive and lacks emotion, and you say the multiple use of your name adds to that. Yeah, and just reinforce with ChatGPT exactly what you want it to do and what you don't want it to do. Is this only within the chat window? It doesn't apply to the top. No, it depends. I think it says, it doesn't say it right here. But when I tell it something, it says memory updated, and that's how you know. It doesn't say it in the chat here because it did say it at the time, memory updated, and then that's how you know it's actually taken something and it started to build it into your profile. And when you start a new chat, you can say use all the information you have on me from my previous chats. The more seasoned and well versed it becomes, the more you use it. Yeah, I think so. Well, only if you give it the feedback that it needs to do better. And in this case, I was really impressed because it was able to look at my example website and help me build my website to be more like that. It was really, really cool. I was impressed. I was impressed. Okay, where were we? Feels really quiet in here without my music on. Okay. So, human dog. Human dog. Back to where we were. Let me share my screen again. I was, I think, but we'll share it. Okay, here we go. So we want a better representation of the blanket here because this doesn't look, it looks like a pillowcase. Like I don't know what it is. I need to understand things perfectly the moment that I see them. Naturally soothe stress and anxiety. That's okay. But I mean, I don't know if that's what we're really doing here. Aren't we just like a safe place to cuddle with your dog? A safe, cozy place to cuddle with your dog. Isn't that what we're going for? Cozy for you, cozy for your pet. The images that you're using here. Okay, number one. You get the Hush Paws human dog bed. I can't read anything that's on this image. I can't even see what the product is. So that's not a good image to pop in. We need to change that. Hush Paws 3D sleep mask. I don't know why you're selling a sleep mask with a Hush Paws bed, because I mean, you're not going to bed in this thing, right? I don't think that's the right product for this. I really don't. Sell another dog product. This is good. Look, where comfort meets connection. So up here, where is the connection? That is a really good thing to say. Connect with your dog and cozy up. That's nice. I don't know if these oh, they did load up. Okay, cool. They're not working though. Oh, they are.
You won't regret buying this human dog bed.
I don't know. It seems weird. Let me just refresh.
You won't regret buying this human dog.
So is the human dog bed really expensive? Well, it's definitely not, because it provides you with peace and tranquility that is purely priceless. It also comes with outstandingly comfortable foam mattress that gets rid of back pain, feels like sleeping on a cloud, and relieves stress. It also comes with premium fur that's extra soft, luxury-like material, and magically comfortable. So is the human dog bed really expensive? Well,
These videos they're a bit clunky with how they play. You've seen UGC of this, and people use it for cozy home outdoor cinemas with these small portable projector things. Everyone should be everyone's. Yeah, good. Thanks, Billy. Perfect for multi-pet homes and large breeds. Your nap zone anywhere. Ah, okay. Maybe I'm getting a bit confused here, maybe, because let me just look at the actual question. The reason why I might be getting confused here is, is this just for dogs? Or do people buy this who don't even have dogs? Ah, and that's kind of what I thought. I think, Billy, you may have hit the nail on the head. Is this a dog bed for humans? Is that what this is? Yes, you can put your dog in there, but this isn't just for your dog. This is for you. There's only 1 or 2 dogs in this picture. Oh. Yeah, I think I misunderstood the product. The Hush Paws human dog bed. Oh, okay. And this is a dog store. And that's why you've got the sleepwear, the sleep eye things. I do apologize. I have misread the situation. And this is the competitor here. And what are they selling? Cooling, human dog bed, storage bag. So these guys they have dogs in the picture, but this is a human bed, right? And then yeah, Priya is selling this to more dog owners. I don't know. It's not the same angle. I'm not sure about. Yeah, and I do apologize, Priya, last week. I may have misinterpreted the product's intention. I thought it was more for dogs, and you're selling this with other dog products, but then you have a human product here. I think we just need to formalize and like nail down what we're going for. Are we going for humans or are we going for dogs for this? Because these guys are clearly going down the snuggle human route. Yeah, Keith, you're right. If you're going to sell this to as a dog product, pet odor eliminator would be a great, an amazingly great product to add to it. But if you're going to go down the human route and sell this as a human chill quote dog bed, we might have to think about the branding because the branding might be off for that. Interesting product. I think you're going to sell. I think it's going to do well. I think you're just going to have to figure out one, if you're going to go down one way or the other, human only or human mostly, or we're going to go down the dog store. If you go down the dog store, the thing is, like, we've got competitors here who are selling it in a certain way and they're doing well. It's often better to try and replicate what they're doing well. That's my feedback there. So just a couple of things to think about there. All right, div or div. Hopefully I got which one was right. Is it div or div? First or second one? Chris, I'm not able to attend due to work. You watch the recording. Lushline. And you got this competitor. Thank you so much for providing your competitor. Cool name for the store. Lushline. Split end future. This is great. Not bad. Trims without cutting. What? Trims your. Oh man, my wife would love this. No way. I mean, she'd never let it. The first one, div. She'd never let it near her hair. Oh, you made it to the call, my friend. She'd never let anyone besides a well experienced high-end hairdresser near any single strand of her hair, but she definitely needs this. And we're selling this for, I think it's too cheap. I think it's way too cheap. Want free shipping? No. Okay. So, oh man, your competitor's website's really good. Your website is quite okay. It's just a pet peeve of mine when you see people saying elevate. I don't know. There's tons of better words you can say than elevate. Personally, promote healthier growth, safe for all hair types, cut your salon bills in half. And you've got save on salon bills. I like cut your salon bills in half. Like, I like that text. Just put there. Promote healthier growth, trims without cutting hair length. I think the texture. Pop the texture somehow in there because that is really important. I know my wife will sit there feeling the length, the ends of her hair, and when she feels that split end texture, she hates it. I'd say get salon quality texture. Instant salon quality texture. It'd be cool if we could put some kind of benefits in here somewhere. It's a great image though. It is a good image, but it'd be cool if we could get the benefits in there somehow. These do, yeah, let's add a couple more there. I don't love the icons. It'd be cool with some nicer icons. This store will do though. You'll probably get sales. How much does this thing cost you? Because I think you need to bump this price up. At least $80. It removes the shitty dry texture, making it smooth and healthy. That's the main reason. Yeah. Dude, I think it's a great idea. I can't wait to see how you go. I'd say you have enough here to go for it, but we definitely can make some improvements. The bits here, these are really good. Good reviews. Well done. Well done. 24, yeah, sell this for $80 for sure. Because when people apply that 10% off, we're going to be down to that $75 mark. 3 times margin. I mean, honestly, if it sells well at $80, you may as well try it at like $97 and just see if you can sell it. The higher price you can sell this for, the more, obviously, the more profit you're going to make. Can I look in ads? Well, I don't think I have your ads, my friend. Did you invite me? I can't tell you just from looking inside the ad library. I can't tell you, but if you can invite my email, chrisevers3030@gmail.com. Oh, you did invite me? I don't remember seeing it. One sec, let's have a look. Billy, you'd pay 110 minimum if it looks high quality? Yeah, I know. My missus would pay like 197 if it looked like good quality and it fixed her split ends. She'd also be terrified when she turned it on for the first time that she'd, lose hair. We're looking for Lush. Oh, yeah, I don't use that for Facebook, buddy. Can you please invite... We'll have to do this off stream and I'll have to do it on Thursday. But if you can invite this email, that's my Facebook email, then I'll actually be able to get an invitation. And we'll take a look at this. We'll go through if that's okay, we'll go through your ads on Thursday. I wouldn't shy away from some little improvements to the landing page. So just some little tweaks, and this would be even better than you're currently doing. Okay. Marcelo. Ad results for Glam Care. I already have you on ads. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Div. Last time I tried to accept someone's invite from the stream. It took like 10 minutes, so I don't do that anymore. Live on the stream. Glam Care. Coming right up, Glam Care. Okay. We have $55 a purchase for your top of funnel testing 1.6 fourth trial. Yeah, looks like you got something here. Looks like you got something here with your images. Oh, you only got one image. Okay. Cool. Number one rated solution. Great. Your videos aren't really working. Oh, one of them got you $58 purchase. $60 purchase, not bad. Not bad. Combine these. That's the same ad. So take this $58 per purchase one. Your CTRs are good. Your cost per clicks are pretty good for some of these. $2 for that CTR is really good. Your image CTR is really good, but there's not enough here. This is the bare minimum. What's happening in your trials here? $48 with broad. $36 a purchase. You have some gems in here. What am I doing here? Sorry. Cost per click, $3. That's not too bad. And your click-throughs are above 1.5%. Look, I think you've got some little gems in here, but you haven't got nearly enough ads to make this work. We need a lot more ads. Ads weren't good for the first 3 trials. You've improved them. Did the 4th. Sold a few products, 10 only, but stopped selling the last few days. Look, it's not enough to make this work, my friend. This is the bare minimum quantity of ads running. So yeah, you're on the right track. And this is an example of a pretty good ad. But we need more than just this. We need way more than just this. We need maybe 5 or 6 other ads that talk about the different benefits of the product. This obviously is a good style. So go make more. Don't just test one ad at a time and be happy with a couple of sales. We want to be testing 5 or 6 image ads and taking your best ones into an Advantage Plus shopping campaign. That's what we want to do. So don't stop. Okay, keep going. You're on the right track. Willing to know what to do better? All right. Well, I just launched my new Lush Living ads. I don't know if they're in the library yet, but I'll show you. Where am I? Lush Living store. Now, granted, I literally, they're not all in here yet. I just launched these like yesterday, and there's only like 3 of them here. But you can, well, there's 3 different ads. I got way more ads in the library. I guess they're just not showing up in the library yet. But you can see here, this is the same concept, but in 3 different ways. You know, it's kind of similar ads. Calling the benefits out, Australia's '1 bathroom towel, with different angles of my products, different call outs, different features. We just need more. That's what you need. You need more of what you've got. Now that you know kind of what works, we got to expand out horizontally. Okay, moving on. Let's get some more ads out there, Marcelo. Oops, we needed that. Okay. Amy, ad manager for friends 2. One second. So 5 images. Oh, you don't necessarily need 5 videos. I've actually in Lush right now, I've only got one video ad running, but at least 5 images. Don't increase the ad spending yet. We need to increase the number of ads before you increase your ad spending. What you want to do is have your winning ads, know that they're winning ads, and then stick them into an Advantage Plus shopping campaign. So just go and, for this week, for the next couple of days, go and make more ads similar to what you've got. Make a whole bunch of them. Make 5 or 6 of them. Make 10 of them. And put them into your campaigns, 1 ad per ad set, so that we can test out which of them are better. When we know the best ones, we're going to pop them all into 1 campaign, 1 ad set under Advantage Plus shopping. You're on the right track. On the right track. Okay, fur friends. Dude, you're killing it. $17 per purchase. I'll see if I can find it, Rosaline. Scale this puppy. Scale it. You're doing well. That's it. Spend more money. Amazing job. This is what it looks like. And look, Marcelo, this is what you need to get to. So she's been through testing. She now has an Advantage shopping campaign here with all of her best ads. And yes, one of them's getting the most amount of spend. That's fine. That's fine. Quality rankings above average. Engagement above average. Dude, this is incredible. So 1 campaign with all of them in there. Brilliant. 100% brilliant. Scale this puppy. Whoops. Scale it and go make more money. That's all you need to do. Rosaline, you may have put it into a different event because I don't see it. Yeah, maybe you want to just copy and paste it into chat. Rhonda, ad results. Rhonda, I can't remember what your actual... If you're on the call, let me know what your actual account was. Asepi, you've been trying to make a Facebook account, set up a business manager, but when they ask you for video verification, then suspend your account. Oh, dude, that sucks. Do I know how to get around that? Unfortunately, no, I don't. I didn't even know they did video verifications. That's insane. Are you a Freedom Club student? Because if you're a Freedom Club student, I may be able to help you there and give you one of my business accounts. But unfortunately, I don't know how you can fix that for yourself. That sucks though, dude. There might be an option if you go and Google to actually go and buy a an agency account, because you can buy agency accounts from people, and that can help. If you do, you didn't get that from me, because I'm pretty sure it's against Facebook terms of service. I just know that there are people who have done that. All right, Clear Tuesdays. Where are we at? $85 a purchase. $110 a purchase. Oh, it's not looking great, is it? CTR is not too bad. Cost per click a little bit high. We got to get the CTR up a little bit. Hey. Oh, what are we missing? What are we missing here? Ooh, Oz-wide videos. Ooh, okay. Under Oz-wide, we have images that aren't working. Yeah, none of these images are working. None of them. One second, Rosaline. And then oh, these are working.
If you are not using a collagen eye patch, then you
Your copy on these videos looks really good.
stylish eye bags without surgery. I've been using the 24-karat gold eye patch.
These are working well. Got something. Yeah, look, give these a couple more days. I'm not saying scale, but you can tell here your cost per clicks are better. Your click-through rates are better. Let's come back on Thursday and look at these again. Maybe it's time to turn off the image ads. So, is there one here that's good? Is that the one that we've spent a lot of money on? No, hold on. That was middle of funnel, top of funnel. I was wide. I don't know if there's anything salvageable. Salvageable? Is that a word? Salvageable? Except maybe C35, which has an almost decent price here, but I think we can do a bit better. I think we can do better than these image ads. There must be a way that your competitors are using images that you haven't quite hit the nail on the head for just yet. But the video ads look like they're gonna break through. You see here, they look amateur. That's the problem. The imagery you're using is good. The text that you're using looks bad. And with a product like this, it's got to look like you're spending the money to get the good ads, because if people are like, I'm not going to put this on my face unless unless I know that you got the marketing team behind you. You know what I mean? All right. Rhonda, yeah, we just got to work on those images and make them, like, maybe it's time to go and get yourself an image designer. Rosaline, your Norton data dashboard. Okay, so we'll see if I have access. Norton ad data dashboard. What's Norton? Notion. Your Notion. Exciting Doom. Blowback. Seat gap guard. Okay. CTR is pretty good. Cost per click's a little bit high because your CPM is a little bit high. That should come down over time. So you get one purchase and you made $197. It's actually pretty good. And then on this one you spent $200. CTR is pretty good. Cost per click is pretty good. Purchases of 2. And you made... That's pretty good. So how many clicks is that? ROAS. Look, this is great. What are you selling? Blowback. Hard for me to really tell. C3 is the winner. So I can't really give you much from the data here, other than it looks like a good start. These are your reels.
Blowback. What is blowback 4-in-1?
It is the latest vac from Jolaron. It is a vacuum. A blower.
I mean, cool. Could the ads be better? Yeah, they absolutely could, but CVR is okay. So what we need to look at, right, is conversion rate. We've spent, like, your spend to revenue is okay. $3.21. So let's do the numbers here. 83. So we spent 83.58 plus 185. Okay. To get, and a cost per click. 1 sec. We're going to divide that by your cost per click. Let's just say your cost per click is on average around about $3. Divide that by $3. So it's costing you $89 for a purchase. And at $3 per click, and we've spent, so 185 divided by 3. And that didn't give me what I wanted. What did I want? Ah, wait a minute. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to figure out what's your conversion rate. I can't do maths tonight. Maths is not working for me right now. Let's have a look at your product, Jolly Road. Oh, there's way too much. Oh, we need to work on your website. You have a cool product. You got a good margin here. You're making money from your videos. From your ads, but this website needs a lot of work. This is not good. Anything that's underlined, we should never underline anything unless it's a link. 0.9 and 0.1% conversion rate is way too low. We need a minimum of 2% conversion rate to make profit. The fact that you're making profit is good. It shows you got a pretty good product. It does a lot of things, but the way that this is presented is not professional and is not a conversion themed website. Jimmy is going to be your lifeblood here. He's going to help you. He's going to help you with this. Mobile version it. Clean car anytime. I think it should be more like clean your car anytime. Effortless cleaning. Well, you could put this into the first one. Clean your car anytime effortlessly. Boom. We've got 2-in-1. 4-in-1 versatility with what? What does that mean? 4-in-1, like 4 functions in one. We got to figure out some better ways to say that. Washable HEPA filter. We got to work on these. This is way too much text right here. We got to show rather than tell. Oh, yuck. We can't have this many images here in a row. It's got to be content, image, content, image, content, image, so that I have some. I need some context around each image. It's too much. There's too much going on. We got to simplify this and make it a little bit more profesh. And then you'll get the money. Then you'll get the conversions, and things are going to go a lot better for you. All right, Saga, I won't have time for your review tonight. I'm already 15 minutes over, and I've still got a couple more questions I'm going to try and get through. But if you come into my event page for Thursday and pop in a comment, I will get to your thing. If you do it right now, you'll be first. Zach and Shani, Mama Go. Now we're getting around 1 to 3 sales a day. Last week you had 18 sales. We hit limited learning for a bit. You bumped the budget. You've been profitable 5 out of 7 days. That's great. Do I reckon it's worth getting UGC made to push? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. UGC is definitely what you got there, Jimmy? Is that yours? That's using the freedom theme there, right? Revert back to pure water layout. Oh, you talking to Rosaline there about just keeping it simple? I think so. I definitely think so. Okay, Mama Go. Yeah, it might be time for some UGC. I'm not quite sure. I mean, you're saying things are encouraging, which is great. Yeah, I think she does. Sometimes adding, getting all like funky and amazing in your template can kind of make things really difficult to get started. Oh, this landing page is great, beautiful, perfect now. Brilliant. Yeah, good job. Cost per click, link click is good. $50 purchases. Look, it's all uphill. Like it's not. That's not the right word. So I can actually here we got something here. 40 checkout initiated, and only 14 purchases. We could that tells me we can probably start working on your abandoned cart and your abandoned checkout emails, because this should be more like 20 purchases to 40 checkouts. So you should have had about 6 more purchases. You did say they weren't tracked, didn't you? Which is good. But look, you're heading in the right direction, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep improving what you got, and you'll keep doing better. Honestly, Bonnie made some changes. Gotten purchases again. Great. Got some better data. Terrific. Now we're flying. Look at that. Yes. Yes. Your conversion rate is higher. We are back on track. Yes. Loving it. Excellent, Bonnie. You've made the add to cart go straight to checkout. That might be an amazing way for you to get more conversions. All right, guys. I hope I've answered everybody's questions. I've given you guys as much as I can tonight. I love that you guys have stayed the whole hour and a half or whatever. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure to teach you and to hand those golden nuggets over to you. I'll be back on Thursday. Get those questions in now so you get your questions in early. And from here, guys, just go and get your work done. Go and build your stores and go and make some more money. And until then, take care, and I'll see you on Thursday. You're welcome, Zach.